I've been getting messages, but I don't reply. Conversations with myself like every single night. I've been trying to find peace, but I get lost inside. All these thoughts running circles, I can't even lie. Used to numb it with the highs, now I feel it raw. Every scar got a story, every loss a law. I don't run from the pain, I just let it talk.
What is going on, guys? I'm gonna do another video. I was gonna do it inside my room, but I kind of want to just take a walk outside and do the videos. And plus, it's kind of like I don't know, bro. I kind of want to look at the stars, because it's actually the vibe of the video, how we come from other stars, other star systems, whatever you want to call it. I mean, it's true, other star systems. Yeah, that's the name. I mean, look, bro, you can't really see any stars right now where I'm at, but it's like, you ever just look up and you just think, damn, there's so much more, man. Because there's so much more. Your soul is so infinite. Why would you think that this is it, Like, don't even identify anything, Well, first off, I hope your night's going good. I'm sorry I always say that. And this time I totally forgot to just say, I hope your day's going good. So, I hope your day's going good. But, like, when we look up at night, right? Don't name anything. Don't think, oh, there's Pleiades, there's Andromeda. Don't try to, just, look and feel. Because millions of lights stretch beyond everything that you physically know. But then when you notice something inside of you, for some people, it's wonder. For others, curiosity. And for certain people, there's another feeling that you can get if you look up in the night sky. Something like a homesickness. Not like I want to go there, but like, why does it feel so familiar looking up? The fuck? I just heard a rat like squeak in the bushes. The fuck? Anyways, it's like, this brings us into the most cosmic, esoteric spirituality ideas. Like the fact that your soul's journey didn't begin on Earth. Your consciousness beyond the ego. You are experiencing the reality for the five senses, and then you incarnate into this body, and we identify with our body and our name and our identity, and and we think this is all we are, yada yada. So then you'll go through shit like traumatic experiences, heartbreak, whatever, and sometimes you don't even gotta go through anything like that. Sometimes your soul just wakes up because it's tired of the same shit. It's tired of doing the same thing over and over again, expecting shit to change. So it just wakes up. It begins questioning reality more. It begins remembering and feeling deeper aspects of Earth, of yourself. It's like when you start questioning, you start remembering, you know what I mean? And then when you start remembering and questioning, you get to the heart, and the heart is what you really are and who you truly are. You feel me? Like, because we're so used to being up here in our heads that we cloud our judgment with our emotions and our thoughts. But if you can start questioning and start remembering, you usually return to the heart, and the heart allows for you to connect to higher self, to cosmic consciousness, so that you then can remember more and download information from your higher self. So you can just wake up. You don't even need to have traumatic experiences happen to you. For me, it was, going through shit that was traumatic experiences, and just kind of like growing up with a emotionally narcissistic mom. I grew up not knowing my dad. Just raised by a single mom, and bless her soul, she did good. But I wouldn't change it, because it literally, I am who I am because of my experiences, and everything that's happened to For me, not to me, but for me, right? So that I can remember who I am and remember that I'm more than this experience and more than the body. And at a higher level, like, once you go through your awakening, you know, you get all these downloads and epiphanies, and you get to see that you chose your body, you chose your form, you as consciousness, as God, as creation, whatever, chose your life, your soul contracts, your families, yada yada, so that you could learn and remember. You know, you're gonna go through heartbreak, you're gonna go through all the bullshit that makes you want to die, but also makes you want to live, you know? That's the duality of it. It's beautiful, but that's why the point is that when you start going through awakening and you start questioning your existence, you're gonna get downloads, you're gonna get visions that are basically memories of experiences that your soul had and is having on other star systems beyond Earth. So that's why you could look at the night sky like right now and you can feel like a strange familiarity feeling. That's why you can feel homesick for a place that isn't on Earth, you know? Your soul remembers and is knowing that it's not from here, you know? You didn't come from Earth, you're visiting Earth. It's a temporary field trip. So, yeah, your soul can miss your star systems that you came from because it's such a higher density up there. It's not really an up or whatever. Just, you know, it's a different frequency than what Earth is vibrating on. You had to kind of like reset your frequency just so that you can remember that you're such a high vibrational being already. And so, like, it could be hard having to play the part sometimes of a human, you know, trying to like settle in and kind of fit in sometimes, but well, deep down all the while your soul knows that this isn't it. You're such a high vibrational being, you're tired of kind of like having to mold or not vibe as high as you usually are and can vibe, you know, because we agreed that we have to play the parts of the way that the laws of physics work and whatever on the Earth game, but your soul knows that it's very limited here on Earth because the frequency is just vibrating so much different. So that's why, like, it can feel like, damn, this feels weird. I get it, because there is more, but like I said, you're here temporarily, so have fun with it, you know? Like, yeah, you're remembering now, right? You're remembering that this isn't it, and you do come from other planets, and you know, whatever. But what I'm saying is, like, you gotta have fun with the experience. It's happening for you, not to you. And if you chose this experience at a higher level, you know, you are the higher self. You are a consciousness experiencing itself in human form, whatever. So do what excites you, you know? Follow your passions. Follow what makes you feel so alive. Like, wow, this feels like me. Like, making these videos right now, this feels like me. It feels very soulful. Making music, making apps, making websites, that feels like me. It feels very soulful. So do what makes you feel like you. Like, wow, this feels so like me. Because the more you do that, the more you're only going to be guided to the best timeline. So, like, let me see something. Alright, cool. So, like, yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. So, yeah, we do come from other planets, other star systems, whatever. But the point is to not get so fixated on that to where you're just like, fuck Earth, fuck this life, I want to go back, I want to go now. Because, dude, at a higher level, you chose to come here. What do you mean you want to go back? You wanted to come here. Not you as the part you're playing now. So, like, not me as Josh, but me as infinite, as consciousness. So Josh is just a temporary part that my soul is playing and experiencing in this lifetime. But I know that I'm not Josh. I'm playing the part of Josh, you know? I'm the universe experiencing Josh, not the other way around, not Josh experiencing the universe. That's the way that I used to see it, or the way that Josh used to see it. Isn't it crazy? It's two different perspectives and the ways of identifying, but that's what it is, you know? So right now, you're playing the part of whatever your name is, right? You're temporarily playing a part of that, but that is not all that you are and all of what you are. So knowing that, allow it to humble yourself. You didn't come here to just want to leave, right? No, you came here to create. You came here to express yourself and love yourself and fully see what it is, what it has to offer in this lifetime. So the more you do what you love, the more you open up other opportunities that you never thought would have even happened or occurred, because you took that decision that opened doors, right? One door closes, another one opens. So you do that, cool, it branches out, it creates other possibilities that open up that you could experience because you took that route, you know what I mean? So I made these videos, it opened up possibilities that, like, I met my girlfriend because of these videos, and I made friends, and other people know that I exist because I made these videos. Like, it's crazy. If I would have never made these videos, people would have never known. There's people that never would have known I exist. My girlfriend right now would never know I exist. I wouldn't know she exists. So anything is that you want to experience is possible. It all exists here in the now. Infinite possibilities, right? Yada yada. It just matters on what you're doing and where you're projecting your consciousness. So you want to project your consciousness into experiencing watching Netflix all day and working? That's you. You free will, right? You could do that. Or you could project it into actually experiencing the reality you want to experience, right? Making the videos, making the music, starting the business, loving yourself, taking care of yourself, thinking lighter thoughts, more loving, more optimistic, more humble, less separation, less victim mode, less fear, less irritation, anger. Fuck that lower vibrational shit, right? We're here to experience deeper, and remember more. So yeah, you do come from other star systems. You are an alien pretending to be human temporarily. But don't make an identity out of it, right? Doesn't mean you're better than everyone. Hell no. Allow it to humble you. So when things seem too hard on earth, you say, oh wait, I chose to be here. I'm so much more than this experience. I am literally an alien. Like, when I leave here, I will go. That's why death isn't real. We keep going. So it's like, don't be afraid of death. Death is only a shift from one transition of life to another, from one life form to another. So when you die, meaning when you were done playing the part that you're playing here on Earth, your consciousness keeps going into the other star systems, another planet, another way of being. You know, you graduate, if you will, this life. Okay, cool. Then you go to another one. And you, as infinite, as God, as consciousness, chooses where you want to go. If you're not done, if you feel like you need to learn more, then cool, you can do it again. You can do it in the same, not body, but you can do it as like the same part that you were. So like, if I would die right now, I could be Josh again, but in a different version where I didn't die, or I could be, no, not Josh. I'm just gonna be in a different person. I'm gonna be Jazz. I'm gonna be fucking Jazz Deep. Yeah, Jazz Deep. I used to know this dude named Jazz Deep, so that's what I was trying to say. I forgot his name, so I could be Jazz Deep, whatever, right? I could be fucking Shantique. You know what I mean? Or I could just say, you know what? I'm done with the Earth game. Let's go to the other star systems. But all of it's happening in the now at one time. So maybe right now you did die and you are experiencing another version of you, but also you are also experiencing another version of someone else, and you are also having an experience on another planet. All these are true. It's all happening right now because time is not linear. But you have the decision as infinite for what you want to perceive of, what frequency you want to tune into. You feel me? It's all happening right now. It's not either that or that, but it's this, and this. It's trippy. It's so hard for the mind to comprehend the ego. Even right now as I speak, I can tell my ego is trying to make sense of what I'm saying. Like, well, you sure? You know what I mean? But your soul knows. So without further ado, guys, I'm gonna eat some snacks and work out. Well, should I work out?
I was gonna make some music. I actually might work out. The reason why I questioned whether or not I want to work out is because I've been working out all day. You know, I lift packages, delivering heavy ass boxes 8 hours a day. It gets a lot. So I might just take a break on the working out because I was working out all day already. But anyways, namaste, lady guys. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Remember, we're infinite.
Outside the simulation, I don't feel the same. Everything they chase feels like a game. Outside the simulation, I just stay awake while they sleep inside the illusion they create. Outside the simulation,